Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm standing outside of Fix and Flip I bought a couple months ago. We just finished the eviction on and gonna give you a walk through the property. This has been a crazy one. Found a dead snake. This is pretty much a hoarder house, and this is gonna be a lot of work. Probably not gonna make much money on this house, but we'll show it to you. I have a couple of different videos I've done over the last few days to show the eviction and everything that's gone on. So the video now is much nicer than what it looked like before, but just keep watching and I'll piece together some of the other shots we had from when we were doing the actual eviction. We bought this house from a wholesaler for $192,000. Probably not a good price to pay for it after considering everything. We've gotten, this is the fourth 30-yard roll-off dumpster we've gotten, so I can show you how much stuff has been in here. House is probably gonna be worth like $280 once we're done, and it'll need $30,000 in work. So we might make a little bit, but definitely would want more room for the amount of work it's taken and the pain it's taken. Has not been a fun property. We boarded up the windows because those were broken. Could not secure them. We didn't want the tenants coming back in here. When I bought the house, it had tenants in it. They're supposed to be out. Bought it from a pretty big wholesaler, and they were not out, and they weren't much help in getting them out, so we had to go through the eviction. Took a couple months, cost money for the lawyers, the crew, all of that. On top of that, that wholesale company had like almost $2,000 in fees they charged me at closing that they didn't tell me about until closing, like an acquisition fee and a marketing fee. Like I'm supposed to be paying for their marketing fees and acquisition fees, but yeah, anyway. So this is one bedroom. They did have kids here at one time. I don't know, how long the people lived here, because for a while it was just their dogs living here, and they would come over and take care of them, and then the people weren't living here. But it was just disgusting. Wait till you see what this room looked like when we first got the house. And the bathroom looks 8,000 times better than it did before. Again, in here, this room looks amazing compared to what it did look like. Had to board up those windows too because they were broken. The kitchen, well, right here, this is weird. They removed the closet for that bedroom and opened up this space, so we'll have to put that closet back in. Dining room window, it's broken. I don't want to think about what I'm stepping on right now, but you can only imagine with dogs living here for a while. Kitchen, yeah, they'll need completely redone. Those are mouse droppings just all over the stove. Yep. The basement, I haven't been down here yet since they started cleaning it up. So it was almost impossible to get down here. There was so much stuff. Oh, it looks so much better. It does not smell a whole lot better, but it looks a lot better. Among other things that we found in this house was a giant snake cage in the living room, complete with a deceased and decaying large snake, and either a rat or a ferret also in that cage that was deceased and decaying. That smelled nicely. Tons of stuff everywhere. Yeah, like I said, they had dogs in here. We were gonna have to do the eviction and get animal control to come get the dogs, but the tenants, at the last minute, came and picked them up, so we didn't have to do that, which was nice. Oh, smells nicely in here too. This was like 4 feet of laundry. I couldn't even walk in this room before. So they've made a lot of progress. Like I said, we'll have the video of what it looked like here in just a second. Bedroom. Like these rooms I couldn't even walk in, so I couldn't even see, what this closet looked like, or that there was a window in the closet, which is kind of weird. And then we had the bathroom, which was horribly disgusting. Slightly better. So that is the inside. the garage, which is so much better now too. And backyard. Oh, haven't gotten to that trash pile yet. That's pretty much what the whole house looked like, but worse. So it's really nice. And one weird thing back here. Guess they're gonna build a pool? I don't know. That's about 3-4 feet deep. Pretty big. Yeah, so during the eviction, sorry, saw something in the yard moving. We have an hour to get all the stuff out, but luckily the police, since I had a text from the tenant saying they didn't want any of their stuff, said, or the sheriff said, we can just take out whatever we want. We have all the time in the world, because it would have taken a day to get this whole house clean with 20 people working. And we had 10 people working. We had a lot of people here, and they got like 3 rooms cleaned out and 2 dumpsters full in an hour. So it was crazy. All right, so that's what the house looks like now. We'll have after videos after we fix it up and get it listed. But for right now, keep watching, because I'll show you the video of the eviction, what it looked like beforehand, videos of the snake, and some other interesting stuff. Oh, standing outside one of my fix and flips. That's the sheriff who just left down there. We're going to do an eviction of the tenants, but they left 4 dogs here. So rescheduled it for tomorrow, so animal control can come, and hopefully the dogs are out by then, but if not, animal control will take the dogs. And then we get to remove all the stuff and put it in the street or a dumpster and see how that goes. Yay. All right, so we're standing outside fix and flip property I bought a couple months ago. There were tenants in the property who were supposed to leave. They never did. We had to do an eviction. So the way the eviction works is you have to get all their stuff out in an hour. So we have a bunch of people here working. However, we didn't manage to text the tenant. She said she doesn't want anything but her cat. So we can just get as much stuff out as we can and don't have to worry about getting it all out in an hour. But I'll show you exactly what it looks like. It's very beautiful.
I was looking for buckets there. I don't see it. I'm sure everything I thought of. Can you use that box in there or no?
So, this is the living room. There were...
I got a tub. What's the value in this?
One bedroom. Smells really good in here. They had 4 dogs living in here basically for 6 weeks without... Oh, that's a mouse. I don't know if you guys saw it. 4 dogs living here for 6 weeks without the people. They'd come feed them and take care of them apparently. So we're supposed to do the eviction yesterday and the dogs were still here. And the sheriff said, try one more time to call her. And they came and got the dogs yesterday, so luckily we didn't have to have animal control come and take the dogs. They're already gone. But apparently there might be a cat in here somewhere.
Thanks for the advice. I think so. Double check. I think the door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that we can get shit out. You want to go out the door or do you want to go out the window? Well, now I'm taking the door off, so.
Show you the basement. That's the best part. And Nikki actually got this one under contract while I was gone from a wholesaler, but it was not nearly this bad when she saw it. I mean, it's pretty bad. But, and they promised the people would be out, but of course they weren't. So we kind of expected this might happen, but as you can see, it is full of stuff. And she also said that the bathtub was full of turtles when she saw it, so they did grab their turtles too. Yep, and they had kids, so they were living in this house like this with at least one kid that we saw. All right, I'll take a walk in the garage and the backyard. And of course, today it's supposed to be 102 degrees in Colorado. It was 100 when we started, so it's not going to be pleasant for everybody moving everything out. And I've gotten to a point in my career where I don't feel bad not helping, so I can document everything. Oh, that's interesting. A possible pool being started, who knows? So that's the house. 2 hours later, I left for a little while, came back. Like I said, we'd have to have everything out in an hour, which would have been impossible with the amount of stuff here. One dumpster's full. Had them bring another dumpster. It's full. There's still a ton of stuff left in here. And we found some nice surprises too. So I'll give you a quick run through.
With your walking.
For the most part, it's got one. You can still see it, but it doesn't.
I was gonna say you want to help me struggle with that, or maybe.
No, it's for the most part.
Yeah, brother, what's going on?
I know, right?
So most of the upstairs is done. The basement has not even hardly been touched. And the dogs were removed by the previous owners. However, if you look in that first video, there's a big snake cage in the living room. And the snake passed away, was not removed, and was decomposing in the bottom of that cage, along with either a ferret or a giant rat, which was also rotting in that cage. So who knows what all they'll find down here. All right, so I mentioned the snake had decomposed, and so you can skip ahead if you don't want to see this. It's not pretty, but you can kind of see on that part right there, that is part of the decomposing snake. Always interesting when you're flipping houses. Sometimes you run into stuff like this. It's just part of the business. There's reasons why you can get a good deal on a house, and sometimes it's because people just live this way. So we'll have more updates on this house as we get it cleaned out, as we get it fixed up. Hopefully we'll make a little bit of money on it. Bought it for $192,000, and it's probably worth in the $275 to $280 range. For repairs, it's going to be really hard to know until it's cleaned out, but I mean, definitely going to need floors, paint, carpet, kitchen, bathroom, possibly drywall, lights. I mean, at least $40,000, so it won't be a home run by any means. All right, we'll have some more updates. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. Check out investormore.com, and if you have any comments, leave them below, and I'll try to respond. Thanks a lot.